Hello, hello. Welcome to another Mac84 live stream. You know who I am. I'm Steve. We have a guest here. Our good friend Mike of Mike's Mac Shack. And my goodness.
Hi.
Look, we got all peoples here already. Hello, Angel. Thank you very much for the super chat. Eep. Yes, another stream because Mike is here. We're not going to pass up that opportunity.
Terrifying thought.
And we're messing with IBM stuff today. So we have quite the stuff.
That's a really lousy view of my head.
Well, we could move the camera. Maybe.
That's an even worse view of my head.
Hold on. There. No one wants to see us. They want to see the goodies. So
Don't say goodies or Michael's workshop will have a fit. There's not going to be enough freaking goodies.
Oh boy. Well, this is the madness that we have going on today. We have a fold-out table, and there's enough room.
Believe it or not, Steve actually cleaned this off. The last time this was cleaned off was last October.
Yes. I've been busy.
Yeah.
Last
time I was over here, there's about a 2-foot tall pile of crap on this thing. And actually, just last night, if you guys watched the stream, you even saw all the crap that was piled
Yes, you
on.
did. A lot of work
was
was done.
PlayStation TV, and there was shit piled up as high as the PlayStation TV, and so I feel special.
You're very special. We clean out the shit when you come.
That's only because I almost died last time.
How was your drive? They're asking.
It sucked! I hate this freaking state!
Welcome to New Jersey, folks. So,
Oh my god, it took me a half an hour to drive 6 miles.
that's New Jersey for you.
And of course, it had to be the last 6 miles.
So what? Let's change it to a pleasant topic. Make sure you don't pull an IBM 7040 on it. No, we're not going to shove paper clips into power supplies. We're slightly smarter than that. Especially to do it live on a stream.
I use 18 gauge stranded wire. I don't use paper clips. Paper clips are for ejecting floppy disks.
Yes, or CD caddies. Well, we do have this lovely thing on the table. And Mike, do you want to explain sort of what this is?
This is a logic board. Or better yet, in IBM parlance, this is a planar.
And what processor's on there?
I don't remember.
Well, we got this at VCF East. It was
I think it's
$10.
486 SLC. I think it's a 486 SLC
And then
25.
there's a socket.
But then there's an upgrade socket, so you can put a real 486 in it. This is the processor. I think it's a 486 SLC, which is really just a 386 on steroids and crack at the same time. And then there's a regular socket too on here for a 486, and actually you can even put a Pentium overdrive in this.
And then here's our very, very graceful power supply solution.
Yes. This is the original power supply. This is a reply board for a IBM PS2 8580. Or it's actually for an 8560, 8565, or an 8580. But this is the reply upgrade board for any of those real big monstrous towers.
It looks big.
So it's got 8 SIM slots. See, the reason I compare it to the 80 because it's so much better than the original 80. So it's got 8 SIM slots for PS2 RAM. It's got a socket 2 for an upgrade. It has standard IDE on it instead of nothing.
That's
I mean,
great.
the Model 80 has nothing unless you put a card in. So it has IDE. Of course, it has a pin header floppy drive, which is a PS2. It also has a pin header for the speaker and the battery, even though it has a Dallas real-time clock. I don't think this clock is battery run.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. Don't quote me on that. So, and then this, unlike the original towers, this also has built-in video, which this is Cirrus Logic video chip.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually has built-in VGA video, which the original towers did not have. You had to put a video card in.
And those are Microtron slots, correct?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 32-bit slots. One 32-bit slot with video extensions and one 16. I have no idea why this is only a 16 slot, but this is a 16-bit slot. So So basically, the way this board, normally the computer would have, you'd have a hard drive controller in slot 8, usually either a SCSI or a SD controller. And then in slot 6, you would typically have your video card, like an 8514 card in this. And so, normally 2 of your slots would be automatically taken up. And thanks to this design, you can have an IDE hard drive and you have video on board, so you have access to all 8 of your slots.
Cool.
Now, just for reference, I used to use one of these with not this board, but a Model 80. So I had a Spock SCSI card here. I had an XGA2 here. These 4 bottom slots all had modems in them.
Oh yeah.
There was 4 14.4 modems.
4 of them?
Yes. And then these 2 slots, or this slot and this slot here, both had serial cards, dual asynchronous serial cards. So there's 2 external modems here, and there's 2 external modems here for a total of 8 lines.
Wow. And
So,
what would you use that machine for?
a bulletin board.
Oh, that's cool.
So I had the Spock SCSI card had 4 500 meg SCSI hard drives for 2 gigabytes total, which is a lot in a in a PS2. And then I had 8 megs of memory on the board.
So there's no onboard memory here?
No.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so we got this from the VCF East flea market for $10 for the power supply, the board, and a piece of plastic.
The faceplate. Unfortunately, we don't have the rest of the tower, so if anybody knows of a Model 80, 60, or 65 tower going cheap,
I would definitely be interested.
Yeah, so we have not tested this. This is the power supply has been turned on by itself. We have not tested the board.
The power supply seems to be just fine. I powered this on without anything plugged into it. But this is actually the first time we're going to power the board up.
Yeah, so if there's explosions, you're going to be witnessing.
Well, the good news is there's no real. I mean, there are tantalums on here, but there's none of the IBM tantalums. So, in theory, we really shouldn't have any trouble.
I hope so.
Do you want to flip to VGA and just in case this thing does fire off?
Yeah. Let's leave it on this view in case anything blows up. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Well, the good news is the hard drive light's not on.
Okay.
So.
Is the monitor... Oh, it's entering power save. So... No video yet? Or maybe it's doing a... No, I guess we should have gotten something.
Yeah, should have gotten video out of it.
Hey, Kate. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Kate. Yeah, so something tells me we have a problem, and...
Should I bust out a CRT, Mike?
No. No, I don't need a CRT. What I need is a freaking speaker.
Ah.
So, what I am going to do...
Not the speaker!
Is this just going to be about as elegant as...
I do have a PC speaker here.
Steve.
Oh, it's an IBM one?
What part of this is fucking standard?
Never mind, my good friend. I will leave you to be the expert, and me the court gesture.
Yeah. Just shut up and let me do it. So we just got done configuring this thing. Now I got to unplug the freaking battery again.
Mike is in a good mood today because I keep forcing him to play around with IBM stuff that's half working.
Oh, I don't bother me.
Fun times. Fun
times. Freaking people are driving this fucking thing.
For those of you who haven't guessed, this stream has a little bit of a language filter, so you're on your own. Self-censor yourself.
Don't tell me what kind I have. The only reason I came out here is because I had to unload a printer.
Yes.
I had an extremely large printer in the back of my car for a week.
So Sean wants to know, Mike, what is IBM?
Huh?
Sean wants to know what is an IBM.
What do you mean?
Sean is asking your explanation of the initials IBM.
International Business Machine?
International boop machine is what I'm going to say. Mike's drive here is about what, 3 hours? You said?
Yeah, roughly.
It's about 3 hours. It's not
I
exactly.
did it in 2.5 if I could have moved it more than 5 miles an hour on 278.
Yeah, we had some traffic issues in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Greg says IBM stands for Intentional Bloated Machine.
I wouldn't go that far.
Now you've hurt Mike's feelings.
Didn't hurt my feelings.
That poor IBM! You took it all apart.
Told you I need a speaker.
That is a weird plug. Alright.
Alright.
Okay. So, I guess we might be able to hear beeps now? Maybe.
Yeah.
Unless it blows up.
Check this memory first, make sure it's seated properly.
Those are like, does it have to be in certain slots or anything? Or?
Well, one and they're paired, so
Okay.
you got set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. So, because they're 16-bit. Each sim is 16 bits, so two 16-bit sims is 32 bits.
Okay.
So.
Whoop. That's a lot of beeps.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And the monitor did initialize and then it stopped. Huh.
Oh.
So,
I wonder if there's a problem with the VGA controller.
maybe. Should we skip the scaler and put it directly into the monitor, see if that helps?
You can try. It really shouldn't affect anything. Because it beeped twice, like it does when there's an error.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't have the manual here. I have that at home.
Anything on the screen now? No. So no video.
No.
And the monitor's not saying it's out of range or anything. But we got some beeps.
2
So that's good.
beep codes.
Joe says 1 long, 3 short is usually for video or RAM.
Well, seeing as how I got the 2 beeps after, I'm thinking it's video.
Huh.
Because the 2 beeps at the end tells me that it's showing error codes on the screen. You know how like your 50 was showing that 165 row and it beep beep and then it was do the not okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking that the board's booting, but there's something wrong with the video on board.
Now, since this is a VGA display, it doesn't matter that might be EGA or something?
No, it's
Okay.
VGA. If it was EGA, it wouldn't be 15 pins.
That's right. See, this is why Mike is here.
And no PS2 came with anything but VGA.
Dell monitor is obviously angry for non-Dell equipment. We'll just put a sticker over that.
Hey, these are actually really good monitors. So.
Yeah, they are pretty good, in fact. There. There we go, Mike. We have an IBM monitor now.
God.
Maybe we'll be happy now. That fan is
1 large and 3 short beeps, EGA or video.
Huh. Is there a separate memory for it?
Yeah, right here.
Ah.
But you see now it does that,
Yeah.
which tells me that it's working. It's just that it's detecting an error with the video card. So I'm thinking that either something is damaged here, or the video subsystem is just bad. Which that's not a big deal because we can throw
Oh, I
an.
see a.
I could put an XGA card. I should have brought the XGA card with me.
I see a little bit of scraping there, but nothing terrible. We should take a look at the bottom of the board, see if there's anything that's loose.
But the
or-
good thing is nothing's blowing up,
That is a very good sign.
and at least it's seeming like it wants to do something. I mean, it's going to be kind of limited what we can do with this machine anyway.
Yeah, I
Because
mean-
first of all, we don't have a floppy drive.
It doesn't take a standard PC one.
No, it's still going to be a PS2. That's about the only PS2. That and the memory are about the only two PS2 things left after you install one of these. There ain't nothing on the bottom of the board.
Yeah, so I'm curious if there's.
Looks clean. Now there, see something I'm wondering. There's a jumper here.
Okay.
And I wonder what that is.
Maybe that
for.
jumper's like for external video. You would configure
It's
that,
possible.
in the
That's what I'm
files.
thinking. Because since see, unlike most PS2s, this has an onboard video.
Yeah, if anybody has any expertise, we're happy to listen.
I've
to
yeah, this is way beyond anything I've ever used. I have never in my life seen a reply board,
So this stream
And I
is,
tried-
is
and I
two
wanted-
idiots playing with the board.
and I wanted to buy it, and Steve frickin' usurped me, the little bastard.
I paid for it so we could play with it. Think of it that way.
None of these caps are broken.
That's good.
I was just thinking because the way they're all kind of pushed down, and
Yeah.
I didn't know maybe one of them might be broken.
I'm curious if any of the.
Well, I don't know. Let's try something.
I just want to see the VGA.
Oh, go ahead.
connected real quick.
That's the Cirrus Logic chip. That's the controller, and that should be the memory right
Yeah,
there.
I'm just seeing if I see any.
I mean, if the onboard video is no good, that's minor.
Yeah, I'm just
Is-
seeing if I see any. I don't know, damage or I mean, there's some plastic. See, like here, like something ate into there. But that looks like a. Oh yeah, there's a cap missing. That's why. C185 is missing.
Oh, that's
Right there.
nice.
Now I do have those little caps.
Yeah, but what is it?
Well, we could look at the adjacent ones. They're just brown, which doesn't. really
Wow.
help
Okay,
us.
so just go find a brown cap then.
that.
To hell with the value. Just get a brown one.
So this is C185.
Dude, I'm glad you can see that because I sure.
I
can't
didn't
see that.
notice it right away. I'm just curious if it happened after we got it,
No, probably not.
because it hasn't been moving around much. It's been sitting in the
Well,
corner.
it was kind of.
Yeah, it was kind of weird when we
look
got
at
it
the
anyway.
look at the finger over there on the. I mean, this thing was kind of beat up when we
Yeah.
got it. So
At $10, but
hey, at least it somewhat works.
yeah, at least it didn't blow up. So round brown cap, got it. Yeah, let me see if I can see anything under.
We're just gonna ship one of those right now. I mean, he said he needed a brown one. Yeah, I didn't. If I would have thought about it, I would have brought my XGA card with me.
Yeah.
And we could have put that in and totally bypassed the onboard video anyway. I
Well-
mean, the Cirrus Logic video on this thing isn't exactly the greatest anyway.
Yeah, I don't have any microchannel video cards. Or,
Yeah, I just have the XGA card at home.
We're bringing the microscope closer here.
That's Steve speak for. I'm actually going to unbury the microscope because I really can't see the microscope because there's so much shit on my desk.
Yes. Mike knows how to translate well. Now the problem is, I got a very nice microscope light adapter sent to me by Justin. I can't speak today, and I need to find the screws to hold it in. So we're just gonna have to use tape. Very crummy tape, but tape nonetheless. Whatever works. It's just temporary.
I like Christian Palco's, and I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. I can't speak
Polish.
Let's
But,
make a
stream
tactile
description.
rocket.
2 idiots playing with retro computers. That's a very, very apt description.
That description could do 90% of my videos.
I'm not an idiot. I just act
I
like
said
it.
my videos.
I just play one on
I just
TV.
played one on YouTube. Oh god. All right, so I'm gonna take a look at that.
Thomas is probably right. It's probably a 10 microfarad.
I think
15
I think I have those.
I mean, you probably do.
I mean, even if it's not that size, we could bodge wire the hell out of it. All right, let's see if the microscope camera wants to work. Probably not, because why should anything work on this stream properly? Oh, that USB-C connector is busted. Oof. That's gonna be fun to fix. Hey, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
All right, so here is the unhappy little capacitor, C185.
That's not an unhappy capacitor. There's no capacitor there to be unhappy.
Well, there's very
There has to be a capacitor there for it to be happy.
there's
That thing's just pissed.
I'd be pissed too if someone cut me in half. Look at that. All right, so that's that one. Let's try and find a happy one here.
Well, just go right over.
Yeah.
What's that one right there? C166.
Yeah.
I mean, it's brown too.
Yeah, I don't think there's any value. No.
Well,
Cool.
Could probably measure it, or we could just take a.
This is
crap
true.
Shoot. We could just take a crapshoot.
I do-
And just throw a what was it? 10 microfarad.
Yeah, I
16
have.
volt on there.
I do have the measuring thing, so I can.
That's called a multimeter.
I have a specific measuring thing, a jig for capacitors.
Okie dokie.
big man with the big words. I'm just looking around here, so
Yeah, I don't
Seven
think any of them are labeled.
yeah. Where's Bruce when you need him? This is a. Yeah, so set upside down. Take it off and measure it. Yes. So I can remove one of these and measure it. Need to. This board is freaking huge. I mean, let's look at the camera's gonna go out. So I have to switch to the other camera because it's camera's USB cable is weird. But this is under the microscope here. We can see how large this damn wrong one. That's how big the board is. We don't have a lot of room to work with. Yeah.
It's bigger than a Mac 2.
Yes. It is.
It is.
Yeah. Jeez.
It's about 4 inches longer than a Mac 2 board.
Yeah. So.
Believe me, I've tried.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's a big one.
Of course, the Mac 2 only has 6 slots, whereas the PS2 has 8.
All right. So we're gonna try and mess with this. I guess.
Now you gotta find your solder there.
It's right over here.
Oh.
Doesn't go too far from the desk. I don't travel with it. I should.
Well, there's the first.
Oh boy. The amount of wires and everything on the desk right now is fun. So let's see.
Oh.
We're gonna. I guess well, that camera. Well, whatever camera we're using. Hi.
Damn, I'm fat.
It's the camera.
Uh-huh.
That's what I tell myself. You can tell yourself the same. All right.
I don't have to tell myself that. I'm just fat. I have an unhealthy obsession with this thing called food.
Food. Hey, here's a nondescript brown cap.
Yes, Logan. You can see the floor, amazingly.
Here's a nondescript brown cap.
That's a cap?
Put that over there for safekeeping. All right.
God, I've seen fleas bigger than that thing.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad I don't mess with that crap.
I know there's a floor. Don't expect it to last. All right.
Don't. Hey, at least I can walk through here and not die.
Don't trip on anything. There's a VGA cable right there. You could have killed yourself, Mike.
Nah.
All right. Let's see where those caps went. Here they are.
Oh, wow. You actually found those. I'm impressed.
Don't jinx it. They could not be here, maybe. Potentially. So small ones. Mike is going to see what stuff he could steal and shove in his pockets while I'm preoccupied. Isn't that right, Mike?
Yep. Which camera's on? Oh, okay.
This one.
Fix the board.
Yes. Don't break the box.
I'm
Don't
not.
break. I hear it crinkling.
Not crinkling.
I don't think Trina's even watching.
Damn.
Give me the socks.
I'm not gonna take the socks. What the hell do I want iPod socks for?
These are my precious iPod socks. I think I paid all of $5 for them years ago.
He has an obsession with iPod socks.
They are going back on the shelf where I hid them, where Mike found them.
Hit them my ass. They're right there in plain view.
Oh, hey Joe, thank you very much for the super chat. Eep, when I come visit, I'll bring a trunk and help you clean your basement. Yeah, you and Mike both. You don't even have a 2CI.
I don't care. I don't need a 2CI.
I got the cash card.
What do I need a 2CI for when I got the cash card?
Oh boy. All right,
Power computing.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
memory module from that. Hold on, I'm trying to remember where the tiny caps are.
Hey, parody Sims. You
Oh, yeah?
You can actually use these in the PS2.
Is it parody?
Yeah, see it?
Oh, would that work in that card?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. We'll leave those out.
Yeah, well, in theory. No promises, but, you know.
There's a lot of that going on with this IBM stuff. Where did I put that bin?
What are you looking for?
There's another bin with caps, because those are the... Here they are.
Oh.
Those are different values.
What the heck is that?
Oh, that's for the LCD controller. That was the bad one.
Oh.
These are for power supply. That's not going to help us.
What about this?
Those might
Oh,
be
those are
batteries.
Those are dead and not yet exploded
We
batteries.
found the dead PRAM batteries, but...
What about this?
Yeah, I think I looked through there.
Oh. What are you looking for?
They're, oh, wait. It might be down here. They're just very tiny capacitors. They're like these little
What about
brown...
these?
brown ones. Those are resistors, I think. Maybe? I mean, I could pull them off something. I don't really mind, but I know I
IBM
have...
PS2 floppy? Well, here. Oh, the bag's empty.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
You know, Steve saves everything. It doesn't matter whether it's empty, full, dead, exploded.
I'm feeling personally attacked. I'm walking away.
Bye.
My knee's cracked. I know.
Boy. Yeah, here we go. And more capacitors. That's a Navica. You found it.
Which one is it?
Oh, the 73. Okay.
Yeah. That's a fun one.
Yeah,
I need more.
75.
I need more batteries for it. Oh yeah, that's on the shelf over there. All right,
Same basic camera.
I found more caps. See, when I'm not recapping stuff for a while, I just gets all over the place.
Yeah, shit everywhere.
50 volts? No.
Well, they work.
Yeah, I guess they would.
Better too much than not enough.
We have 50 volt 0.1 microfarad. And then we have 50 volts 10 picofarad. I mean, I really don't know what the rating would be on that. We just guess. And then there are some 16 volt, they're a little larger, but...
Well, I would just, truthfully, I would probably just throw in...
Yeah, these little brown ones. See?
What's this? What are these?
Those are...
4.7 microfarad?
Yeah, 16 volt.
Why don't you just try one of those? Those are for the floppy drives, right?
Yeah.
I'd just try one of those.
I'm just curious. Well, let me take one of them off and we'll measure it. And
Well, you should be able to measure it while it's on the board.
All right, we'll do that. Here, put that back in
At
here.
least get you an idea. Here.
This- Thank you. This one here. Get.
Now he's got to find a multimeter.
No. I have multiple for a reason.
Because Every time he can't find one, he just goes out and buys a new one.
No, I only have 3.
He's like, oh, well, I can't find my multimeter. I guess I'll go buy another one.
Here it is. Battery works.
Wow.
All right, so
Capacitance.
this? No, that's... This one I'm not familiar with because the other one does it better. And these are non-polarized, I believe.
Probably.
So let's do the one closest next to it. Oh. Really? Try another one. Going with these. Oh, maybe at the... Oh, maybe it's for... I have to put the little probes in there.
Oh, could be.
Yeah, I got wire. I could do that.
I don't know. That's a kind of silly multimeter.
Yeah, it is. It's a very silly multimeter. 'Tis a silly place.
Maybe go into my pockets.
Hey! Well, that's what we expect from Mike. I knew that risk coming in. So I'm just going to take this cable here that was very nicely on the ground. We'll see. This multimeter has little thingies there. I know I have another one. Where did I put it? There's a little... Is it in my tools here? Sorry, this stream is sort of all over the place, but I hope it's entertaining to a degree. To a degree. To a degree. No, not there. Oh boy. Here it is. I'm glad you like the Mike and Steve antics. Alright, here's the dealie. So we have these little probes. I forget. I'm going to have to open up the manual. This is a multifunction tester. Is it even charged? I guess not. Well, there goes that idea. I can plug it in though. It's a USB to charge. So we can do that. Just like the equipment, yes. So yeah, this is a little tester. So theoretically, I should be able to plug this in. Well, let me use this here, just because I don't know what I'm doing. And everyone's like screaming at their screen, just do the blah blah blah. You dope. All right, let's see if I can figure this out with this multimeter here. So just give me a moment. I'm getting something, so let me just, the wire's a little loose here, so hold on. This is not the best multimeter here, unfortunately. And I really don't know where my my good one is, because that would have been helpful. Oh, come on. Oops. All right, well, let me bring up the little booklet for this tester, because I have no idea where the plugs go. So I have this little multifunction tester, and there are 3 different color leads here. We have a red. Looks like the red. Oh, the wire just got shoved in there. We have a red lead, we have a green lead, and we have a black lead. And I'm not exactly sure which of the many pins that could go into here. So I guess we'll figure it out. I'm opening up a PDF here. If anybody has one of these in the chat, or they can educate me. Oh, you guys are keeping me company. Thank you. Alright, so I'm just scrolling through the booklet here to see if it tells me where the leads are supposed to be plugged into. Huh. I mean, there's a 1, 2, and a 3. I really have no idea what the heck we're doing, but I guess 1? Sure. What's the worst that could happen? I guess I should get a capacitor. I just threw all of the ones that were just like littering my desk here. Yeah, he's probably halfway to his house by now. That's to be expected. Just checking here because I sometimes have old junky parts just sitting around here. And yes, you can see a floor. I know. It's scary. Well, here's a cap we could use. It's an old crusty cap, but we could try that. So let me try and point the camera down. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. All right, there we go. So, oh, Mike. Where's the pliers we have? This is a juicy cap, but it'll be able to at least tell me, hopefully, if we could read the value of something. And now I know I have these probes in the right way. Testing. Capacitor. Okay. Alright, so I have the probes in the right way. I might need Mike's delicate hands. So this will test the component, but I need you to push that start button while my hands are on the thing holding the capacitor dealing in place. So, alright, can you please push the start button? 2 diodes. Well, that's not a diode, is it? No, it's a capacitor.
Here it says.
Maybe my hands are just not steady. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that with this one. Maybe I have these in the wrong thing. It'd be great if this thing had a manual. Let's try it again.
Says diode. Here it says 93.4 microfarad.
I don't think that's right. I mean, let's try this little guy again. Okay. Yeah. See, I don't know if I have the leads in the right thing. Try that. That I don't really. I wish this came with a booklet. Okay. Please press the button again, my friend. That's not right. Alright, let's try that again. I guess we could just do by trial and error. That's all we could do. Oh. Okay. did like 2 or 3 maybe? I don't know. Okay. I think they're diodes, but they're clearly labeled as capacitors. Unless it's just because it's on the board, and because I did this. This is a crummy old. This is a 47 microfarad 25 volt capacitor, but it's leaking. But it should tell us something. So if I, because they have little hooks, if I clip that. And it says it's the capacitor, but the microfarad is off on it.
It might just be because it's on the board.
Yeah. Well, we can take it off.
Where's it? Okay.
Yeah, so they're right there. So I'm gonna.
No, I'm just looking at that. Where that cap goes, but I can't see any traces.
Yeah, let's see. So that would be here. I mean, let's see. We have tools to do this. It'll help if people can sort of see. Maybe they don't want to see. Well, there we go. All right, well that's ground. Both ground?
That's weird. Huh.
Maybe it's just a filtered ground, I guess. I mean,
It's possible.
just see if I notice anything else damaged on the bottom of this board. Fuse looks okay, so that's good.
Yeah, that's for the PS2 ports.
Just seeing if there are any other caps that are like been dinged off the board. Oof.
Yeah, Logan, you want to hear some real noises? Wait till he turns on his Xserve G5 and all of his cluster nodes and
Look at this. Look
and
at
the
this.
RAID.
Look at this. Ugh.
That's just foam goo.
Yeah.
I took some of that off.
Okay.
That's not like capacitor juice or anything. It's that, you know, well, you don't know. The foam, there's all kinds of foam inside the cases of these things,
Oh, okay.
and it disintegrates into tar.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right, so
Well, the only thing I can say is maybe just throw a cap on there. It might just be a.
well, 50 volt shouldn't harm it.
No.
Somebody talk us out of this idea.
Well, did you want to put one of these?
Yeah, that's
these
right.
floppy ones in? They're not 50 volt, right?
Well, those are 16.
Yeah, I just throw one of these. Oops, stuff back empty.
Yeah. Just bring the little thing over here.
Here's this thing. That's 0.1 micro. Oh no, here they are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 4.7 though. I mean,
Well, these are one picofarad.
yeah.
You want to try these instead?
Well, I'm looking at some of these.
Maybe it'd be better if we try these.
Some of these are 33, 33. Yeah, so the big ones here are 33.
Well, that's not a big cap. Though.
Yeah. So
I'm going to say it's probably going to be one of these.
yeah. All right. Well, let's blow some stuff up. Right, Mike?
Yeah.
All right. Can you please put this back in the little bag that came out of, sir? Thank you, Mike. Before I lose it.
Not that that takes much.
No, it certainly does not.
So while he's busy doing that, I'm going to go dig out the G5 quad.
No.
I know where you put the power cable.
But which of the 7 towers that look like it or the actual?
Well, it sticks out pretty good with the big plastic thing on the back and the non-standard IEC power socket.
The man knows his Macs. Alright, so let's switch this so we see what we're looking at here. Alright, so C185, and someone in the comment section in the future is spamming it right now, going, "That's a blah 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 value, what are you doing, you crazy?" Alright, so let's thankfully we don't have to hear them now.
I look at it this way, we can't make it any worse.
This is very, well,
Nothing's going to blow up.
the cat might, but
That might be interesting.
be interesting.
Maybe that's why there's no cap there to begin with. Maybe it didn't break off. Maybe it exploded.
Then it exploded. Where's my flux and junk? There's my solder. That's important. Well, I don't need flux, I guess, for such a tiny little thing. We'll be okay. Let's see. My tweezers are. I thought I had a pair of tweezers here. But
Oh, there's a pair over here.
oh, thank you. 'Cause this one's tiny.
Trust him, he's a professional.
Well, that just came right off.
Oh, you don't even need solder. There's plenty there.
Yeah. Alright, so we have this little guy here.
If you've never seen Steve's reaction to something exploding, go check out my channel.
Yes!
And you can see what happens when we turn on a Mac Plus that's been sitting for 15 years.
Of course, stick to the tweezers. That's always helpful. Oh, this is such an awkward position. I have to put my arms in. And it didn't do it while it was booting up, Mike.
Yeah, I know. That's what was pretty screwed up.
It wasn't even turned on, right?
No, you had turned it off.
That's right. I turned it off because I was afraid of the cap blowing up, and it just decided to do that on its own. Yeah, because
Is that hitting the solder pad on one?
no, there's a good amount of it just raising it up a little bit, so that's why I didn't want to. So I'm gonna put it flat. These are so tiny. They're
Well, I'm
so
glad you're doing
fun
this,
to
not
do.
me.
Yeah, well,
Ain't no way in hell I'd be able to do this.
my hands aren't exactly steady sometimes either, but. This has been Guessing Capacitor Values with Steve and Mike. Well, it's going to have some tails, but that's not going anywhere.
Who cares? As long as it's stuck to the pads.
Let's give it a bit of a nudge. Yeah, that's
we
not
don't even know
going
if it's
anywhere.
going to work.
Well, I'm going to get the camera close to it so when it blows up, we could all see it because
Fire! Fire!
that makes for the good views.
Well, yeah, we got to have that quality content there, dude.
Oh, boy. Alright, so if you guys tuned in for the explosions, this is probably going to be your best bet here. So, let's get everything situated.
This is your
Yes.
keyboard, isn't it? Oh, no, I just don't want to start typing random crap. If that happens, people start thinking my cats are here or something.
Yeah. Well, the cat was downstairs earlier, but he ran back upstairs. Oh boy.
All right.
Let me get my phone ready just in case we have some excitement here. Okay, Mike.
Is that still plugged into that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, whatever that cap was, that didn't fix the problem. So,
Try something real quick.
I'm not exactly sure what this jumper's for.
The cat knows he needs to get out before it explodes. Is there a manual I can look up for this? Oh wait, you sent me the manual.
I did?
Yes, you did. You did.
Oh.
Let me search my text messages. Was it a reply, you said? Reply board?
Mm-hmm. Reply turbo board, I think it's called.
You either texted it to me or emailed it to me. Check my
I
email.
think I texted it to you. It's just a PDF.
I wish I could search a particular message in messages, but I can't. I have to just search for the whole thing. Maybe IBM.
You can go. You should be able to go in and look at attachments.
True, but we send a lot of crap to each other.
Well, yeah, but at least then you just be looking at the attachments, not the entire text message chain, which goes back for years.
This is true. So, didn't the monitor turn on before? Didn't we get like a green light before? Yeah, it was. Then it went into power save.
Yeah, it flickered a couple times.
Alright, I'm gonna sort through our attachments here.
I wonder if I have it on iCloud.
So we got the board in April. It would have been a link or a document. You sent me the spin right manual. Let's see. Sorry,
Ah, here.
folks. You got it?
Yeah, I did have it on iCloud.
Oh, great.
I'm downloading it now.
Yay!
Oh, that's just the layout of the board.
Oh.
Well,
we could search for it.
doesn't say anything. Yeah, just that's not very helpful. It just shows you the different RAM banks, the hard drive, diskette, DC power connector, and the speaker connector. And that's it.
Try and bring it up on my machine here if we can find it. So this what is it? Reply model.
Perhaps if we go to Arden Tool.
Let's see. Non-IBM systems?
No,
Or-
it's an IBM system.
Okay, that's right.
Go into IBM systems, and then go to Model 80.
Okay. Okay, IBM systems, PC servers.
PS2. And then go into Model 80.
Okay.
And does it have a reply?
It says common devices, Model 60, Model 65, common devices, planar, AXX model planar.
No, that's. Go back once.
Should I do a search maybe?
Go back one page once. Go into.
Reply files. Sorry.
Yeah, well, you can go in there and see what's in there. Go into.
Okay. BIOS, reference images, ADF files, system compatibility, multimedia file layer. These are all downloadables. Is that what it's called, a planar?
Yeah. Just, I was going to say, search for reply turbo board.
Okay. Just see what this PDF is.
Just type reply turbo board. Leave the planar out.
Okay.
Just, yeah, there you go.
Doesn't look like there's anything. Yeah, these don't look like they're for anything. Those are car owners' manuals. Joe says clear the CMOS. But there's no battery.
right here, reply systems and planar upgrades.
Oh.
Ah, here we go.
Nope.
8580 power board.
Okay.
Here we go. Model 6080 turbo board. Manual. I found it.
Yay. I'm going to bring it up on this screen too.
It's on...
Is this what it looks like?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Well, no.
Oh.
That's the power board.
Oh,
The turbo board. That was the first one. This is the better one.
So this is a...
Turbo board.
Yeah, that's what I wrote. But it was on Ardent, you said?
Yeah, ardenttool.com. Good. If you go into PS2
Yeah.
and go scroll down there.
Yep.
Or no, I'm sorry, go back a page.
Yep.
And then scroll down a little bit. You see where it says planar upgrades? Right there should be a reply systems and planar upgrades. Right there. Yep. Go in there and go into 6080 turbo board manual.
Right here.
Right there.
Okay, cool. Downloading. Yay! We found the manual, folks.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, boy.
That's what we got. That's what we need.
Bookmarking that.
Because my phone still downloaded the damn thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, so
Of course,
we want
I do have a pretty good signal down.
that jumper, right? We're trying to find.
Well, there's
What
a couple of jumpers on here, actually.
All right, so let's see if we have.
Well, first go into troubleshooting,
Okay.
which is going to be towards the end.
I'm gonna download this because the browser's having a fit. Trying to look at that.
Maybe you
PDF
need another processor.
Oh. Oh, here's the jumper settings, though.
Part 3, Chapter 5, troubleshooting.
Magic Mike. Kate is saying your nickname is because you're working your magic. Oh, this is not an OCR thing here.
Dude, this thing was probably scanned back in the 90s.
Yes, but I can OCR it. We have the technology! Or do we? I don't know. So we're just trying to look at the details of this board to see if we can figure out what the heck is going on with it. Because...
Well,
yeah.
the good news is the processor and the controller chip are both warm.
Okay. So it should have been there. Yeah, this is so. What would have this board would have been used in, like a server, Mike, back in the day?
No,
Or just a
just a
regular
regular-
desktop.
Regular Model 80 tower. I mean, they were used as servers, but most companies wouldn't waste money upgrading one of those to this as a server. This is This was probably a $1,500 board back in the day.
Oof. That's a bit expensive.
Well, it was an IBM specific, and this was actually sold by IBM because it has an IBM field replacement unit number.
That's right. Yeah, that's what threw us off initially when we were looking at this, because at least threw me off because I didn't know what the heck it was. Alright, so I have a version of Adobe Acrobat that'll OCR this, so I'm just going to tell it to do that while we look, just in case we need to, because it's going to take a bit, but just in case we need to search for something later on. Recognize text in this file, go! And that's a big file, so that'll take a while. But yeah, so we have no idea what type of board this is. Hello. Yeah, we have 40 people watching, so thank you very much for stopping by. We are still figuring some things out. We're slowly doing this at our leisure, so thank you for your patience. I'm looking for, let's see if there's a diagram. So 1 long, 3 short. Yes, please don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you very much, Starbuck Tech, for reminding everybody. If you get your password and you want to clear the configuration currently set in CMOS, use jumper 11.
I just did that.
Okay.
Didn't seem to make much difference.
And that one is located by that power
By the
connector?
power, it's
Okay.
right here.
So did we find out what the...
I haven't looked to see what the other one's for.
Okay.
I was looking in the troubleshooting section to see if there was something it might be, because I've never played with a reply board before.
Mm-hmm. Well, that makes 2 of us. Here are error codes. Well, that's not visual error codes. I mean, would it...
I mean, other than that, I mean, everything else seems to be working fine. So I'm thinking that the worst case is we just put a video card in there.
Yeah.
And truthfully, the XGA card I have is probably better than the onboard anyway. Because that's a one-man card.
I just wonder if... It's weird that that cap was ground to ground, but I guess there could be a few things that something may be shorting itself out, but I mean, I don't know. That's a strange one. Because the monitor would tell us if it was getting a signal it couldn't support.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would about to be looking at a CRT out here just to see. But that's no fun. Because all of them are on the top shelf. I did get a network card for this. My goodness, Michael, our friend Patrick has graced us with the super chat.
Which is bus shit. It's your channel, not mine.
Well, it's due to our mutual insanity. Thank you. Thank you very much, Patrick.
I don't even find any reference to that J9 in this manual.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you very much, Patrick, for the super chat. That is greatly appreciated. You do not have to do that, sir, but thank you very much. It'll help me repay Mike in his gas tank. Yeah, a little more than that, depending on the price of gas. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think I just need to bring my XGA2 card over.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest thing to do.
I should have brought that over.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. At least we could play around with something else.
But it seems to. I mean, it seems to be working.
Yeah, it's just so weird that. I don't know.
Well, it's possible something may have shorted out and
Yeah.
it may have exploded. I mean, and like I said, the Cirrus Logic video on here is not that great anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
But the good news is, I mean, these ships are getting warm. They're not hot. They're just
Yeah.
a little warm. Oh, see, there's another jumper down here too. J14.
And did the manual confirm that those beeps were?
The manual didn't even say anything about the beeps.
Was Mike at VCF East also? I feel like I met him there. You might have, because yes, he was there. We were both there.
Who's that?
I'm not pronouncing their name. P-S-E-Y-D-T-O-N-N-E.
Oh.
I'm very horrible at pronouncing names, so sorry.
Yeah. If you think he's bad, I'm worse. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Like they haven't shown there, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
Well, no big loss. I mean, it's no. I mean, like I said, the rest of the system seems to be working fine. So, if the video is the only thing that we don't have, no big loss.
Yeah. Maybe that's why it was pulled from the first place. Who knows? I mean, the guy said the case, I think, fell apart, so that's why he recycled it, but...
Well, he said the case was destroyed.
Yeah.
Which might explain why that cap was missing.
Oh, Dante. He drove from Ohio. I don't know if you remember meeting someone, Dante. Doesn't ring a bell, but
no.
we might have said hello and just forgot. We were all busy geeking out.
I can barely remember what I had for breakfast yesterday.
I think it's the two of us.
Don't ask me to try to remember something from 2 months, 3 months ago.
So I'm going to put this board over there.
Yes, protect that with your life.
Going in a nice happy box. So this is my IBM PS250Z. Is that accurate?
It's in a lot of pieces right now.
Oh, we have to take the memory out, right? Or do
No, I just put the 1 meg right here.
It'll boot up faster.
Yeah, it will. What the hell do we need more than a meg for anyway?
Oh gosh. So you're going to see the fun that is configuring.
Yes.
The IBM.
Since I just got done configuring the damn thing,
And then we had to pull out the battery.
Pull the battery because
the speaker,
yeah, I wanted to use a speaker,
which is good. I mean,
which I'm glad I did
Yeah.
because otherwise I'd still be banging my head against the wall.
We have this whopping 5 1/4 inch
Yeah.
external floppy drive here that does work, thanks to Mike.
No, thanks to me.
Well,
I didn't do nothing.
you helped me confirm it worked. And I helped.
Okay. This fan is filthy.
Oh, looks beautiful.
Got freaking cobwebs on it.
I'll go upstairs and dust it after you really want me to. It's just gonna get more cobwebs. Let's be honest.
It's a goddamn 286. It's not like it has enough power to overheat. Truthfully, the fan in this thing is more for the hard drive than anything. And the hard drive doesn't even work, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Patrick. I'm planning to go to VCF East. I know Mike has expressed interest in going this
I
year.
was planning on going.
So-
You wanted me to go?
Yeah, no. So,
Did you change your mind?
no.
Okay.
So I know Sean from Action Retro is going to be there. I'm just saying we're going to meet Patrick because he's there. He's going to be there.
Cool. That'd be nice.
So we'll be hanging out in person.
You want to deal with this?
Yes, I'll take this off of your hands, kind
Thank you.
sir.
Ooh. It's heavy.
Yeah, it's a bit of a heavy one.
Where's
Oh, this.
Yeah.
You threw it on the floor.
Floppy riser. Oh yeah, I guess I need the microchannel cards too. Is that the memory card?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I want to try that memory.
All right. Where'd we put it? Do you think it matters which slots it goes in?
Let me see it. Let me see the other ones.
I'm just gonna take these out. Because there are 8 slots in there, I think. Or 6.
Okay, so ZM20, 30, 40, 39, 29, 31. I'm going to say put it in the top 4 slots.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
I'm not exactly, you know, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm not exactly sure.
Oh.
But I would just put it in the top 4.
So like,
The top 2 on each one. Yeah, the top
Yeah.
2 on each side.
all right. Only one way to find out. Oh, this won't even snap down because of this.
Seriously,
Yeah.
just take it off. Here.
Yeah.
Oh. Now do it. Just push that up and did. Yep, there's like that.
Yep.
IBM over engineering shit again.
If my wife is home, she probably saw the printer on the table. I'll be right back.
Is that what it was? Are you a dead man?
No,
Oh.
must have been a fat cat.
Oh.
Oh. You want to point that tripod this way for a moment? Look at this baby boy. It's a happy image writer LQ with the paper feeding attachment, thanks to my good friend Scott, who I purchased this off of. And I'm going to put this down because it's heavy. Oh, God.
And I carried that thing in the back of my car for a week.
Thank you, Mike.
Thankfully, I didn't have to carry it anywhere else. If I would have had a serial cable, I would have considered carrying it upstairs just for the hell of it.
You would have broken your
But
back.
it wouldn't have done anything because the black ribbon inside the thing is so dry.
Look at the size of this thing. This is just ginormous.
Freaking massive. Show them the ribbon.
Oh yeah.
They probably can't see the ribbon.
No.
Well, I mean, they can see a ribbon, but they probably don't know what it is.
This is a color ribbon, which is, you know,
Yes, a big
rarer than
ass,
hen's teeth.
yes, that big ass thing prints color.
Look at that. The size of your arm.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty.
All right.
There we go. My arm for scale of the printer.
It is a very large printer.
It does print beautifully, though.
I'm sure it does.
Oh, you saw it before.
Did I?
I think I showed you a picture of the printer.
Oh, okay.
That's why we were playing with the Panasonic.
You want,
Yeah.
you want to flip the
Yeah, we'll do the VGA thing. Hopefully this will
video
work.
capture thingy revolver?
Hopefully this video capture thing will work. Maybe. And of course, the video capture thing does not want to work right now. 1 second. VGA. Video capture. Come on. Hold, please. Oh, might have to push the different buttons, button-a-roonies. Maybe? There we go. Okay. Why is it not? Oh, come on. It shows in QuickTime, but it won't show on OBS. Hold on. There we go. Finally. Jeez. Okay. So we're putting in the reference disk?
Yes.
Okay. I do have a broom. It is full of bunny dust. Hey, Bruce is here. Bruce woke up.
Yay.
Hey, Bruce.
So we're going to automatically configure the system since it's been unconfigured.
Yes. We accidentally unconfigured it.
Yes, we unconfigured it.
Yes, the LQs does stand for letter quality. It's not a 24 pin. It's like a 26 or 27
I think
pin.
it's 27.
Yeah, 27 pin dot matrix. It is insane. It's insane. Yeah, so before Mike came over, I very haphazardly shoved things around to make room and tidied up. So that's why there's still a bunch of crap everywhere. But what do you expect? It's a Mac84 basement.
It's a hell of a lot cleaner than it usually is.
Yeah, this is true.
Unfortunately, he buried all the good shit. And I know he did it intentionally because he knew I was going to come over here to steal his freaking quad.
If you could carry it up the stairs, you could play with it.
I gotta find the damn thing first. Besides that, you said I could use it.
Yeah, I know.
So it's still only showing 1 meg of memory.
Oh, okay.
But
That's right.
I want to go back into the reference disk here and see.
Do you have to configure that?
Well, I don't know. That's why I want to take. I want to see what it says here.
Put us both in here. Ugh.
So,
Don't make us start printing on dot matrix printers. We will. I do have a box Panasonic dot matrix. As Mike rolls his eyes.
I love Panasonic dot matrix printers. These fucking things are awesome.
Mike has an
Remember the last
unhealthy
time I was over
PC
here?
influence on
Remember the
Steve.
last time I was over here and we printed something on that printer?
Yes.
You had to look at it under the microscope to tell it was made on a dot matrix, and you could still barely even tell.
Yeah, this is a beautiful thing. That's why that printer's all the way up there now, because it's heavy.
Yeah.
So installed memory 1 meg.
Yeah.
Oh, at least it sees the adapter. IBM 2 megabyte memory adapter. Installed memory.
Maybe we had the memory on wrong.
This is true. Does it give a name for that? 16-bit memory adapter. Let me look that
Yeah.
up. See if there's like a
It's the
guide.
IBM 2 to 8 meg memory adapter. I think it's what it's officially called.
Okay.
But if you look on the screen, you see that the first thing is a Dynatalk MC network adapter. It's actually an AppleTalk, microchannel AppleTalk card.
And this is what started my very treacherous down the road experience with PS2s, because I got that card thinking it was a PCI card because I had no idea what the heck a microchannel was. I bought it, and then I'm like, huh, what is this, Mike? And he goes, that's a microchannel card, you idiot. And then a few months later, I went to this e-waste place, and they had this IBM PS2 50Z sitting there. And I'm like, well, that'll work. And I actually did get one of the local talk cards I had to work.
Yeah, but not this one.
But not this one. So
Well, this
Not yet.
The one that we've been having trouble with this one mainly for the simple fact that there's no hard drive in this computer.
yeah.
That's like seriously screwing things up.
So how many slots does that one have?
8.
Eight.
It was the first one shown up there.
Oh.
Right there, that one.
Okay.
Oh, the 512K to 2 meg.
Okay.
286 memory expansion card.
ADF4 is built into the reference disk. Okay.
Yeah, the ADF file's not an issue.
Okay.
It's an IBM card, so most of IBM's cards are just automatically built in. At least the common ones are built into the reference diskettes, like these, like the memory cards.
So Douglas, you can't share a link. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't let you. You could email me at mac84tv@gmail.com if you have some information that you want to share. First PowerPC stuff, now IBM's.
Do you have messages on this computer?
Yes, I do.
You should pull up that picture I sent you and show it to him.
Let's see. Which one was that? Today or
That one right there.
this?
Yeah. Show that to him.
Sure. Well, someone might get it before you.
Only if they live in Pennsylvania.
So Mike wants me to show you this.
So I'm going to get a custom plate for my Saturn. And Steve's going to show you the plate that I'm going to get.
If I could do it correctly here. Oh, I have to bring it to the top of the stream here. That's going to be Mike's license plate.
Yeah.
PowerPC forever. At least you wouldn't have a trouble remembering your license plate.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Yeah, so the big external floppy drive is plugged in.
Yes, we're getting to that.
It's just hidden behind the big keyboard, but it does seem to be working, which is excellent because
It's actually working wonderful.
because the price I paid for that was not cheap.
Yeah. Well, it actually wasn't bad though.
No, it wasn't too bad.
Okay, so, all right. I don't know what's up with the memory card. It's possible that it's just the memory that's on.
Oh, Patrick, did we miss another chat from you? Jeez.
No, it probably just hasn't gone away yet.
Well, either way, thank you.
It
Eep.
stays on there for like an hour. Okay.
You want me to take it off there? We have a
No.
little tripod if you want to use that one instead.
No, I'm good. All right. This clusterfuck right here is all stuff that he got with this floppy drive.
Yeah, so the floppy drive came
Okay.
with all these discs.
Yes. And now, there's actually some really cool stuff in here. So, take this out. That's mostly blanks anyway. So, here we got Microsoft C on 5 1/4 inch floppy disks.
Oh, let me bring you into
And then there's a C tutorial.
there. People can see a bit of.
And then there's a macro assembler for C. You got a lot of Microsoft disks.
Yeah, it came with a lot. Now a lot of them are 1.4 megs, so they won't work in this 360
1.2.
drive. I'm sorry, 1.2. So
Get
this
it
is a
right.
360 drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it won't work in that.
So, where's those other ones at?
Yeah, so I do have the proper expansion card for this drive. It actually came with the PS2, which is great. And so I didn't even know which drive to get, but I have another project that I want to play around with, which is why I got this drive. And I'm going to stand up and go grab such thing.
Oh, so another cool thing is it's got Microsoft Word for Windows. Which is like a crap load of disks. I think you might have 2 different versions here.
I think so, yeah. Same with Excel.
And then Microsoft Windows itself. Now this one is version 3. This is Windows 3.0. And then this is version 3.1. And then he's got PowerPoint.
I found the IBM DOS discs.
Did you? And Excel.
They're 3 1/4, 5 1/4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'll bring them over if I could get back there.
If you can come back over without dying.
Yes. I'm in the forbidden zone of the basement.
Aha. So, but none of those are going to work on here. So, because this drive is a 360K drive. Virus tutorial. Oh, you did have one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it has both discs. Oh, jeez.
That's the reference disk.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's for this machine.
And then we have
The actual DOS disks.
1987 DOS 3.3.
Yeah.
Meal Mate Diet Aid. Well, we definitely need that.
No, I know. Well, get the
Which one do you want?
the operating disks or the startup disk. I'm sorry.
This one right here?
No, the other one. So, let's see this one. Don't go too far with that.
This was $1 at a yard sale. Glad I picked this up.
Yay! Yeah. Okay. There. Do you have a blank?
Yeah,
these blanks?
yeah, those are blanks.
Okay.
The discs that came with this, I'm pretty sure the eBay seller just gave a bunch of discs. I don't think, I don't think they went with it because there were 2 Apple II discs also.
Oh. Well, this is
The DOS 3 also.
yeah. This is a version of DOS that came out when this machine did. So
Okay.
that's why they started coming on 3.5 and 5.25 inch discs. If I can boot this off of DOS 3.3, I'd rather do that.
So we're trying to boot off of.
I don't think any of these discs are any good.
I mean, how old are they?
1986?
Yeah. So it's getting to be as old as I am.
Yeah, 86, 87-ish.
But it will. We did get it to boot off of the 3.5 inch.
Yeah, not really.
Well,
It got part of the way and then locked up.
the one that we made before. That
Oh,
was-
yeah, yeah.
That was DOS 6.
6.3.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we do have a copy of DOS here, so like we have one.
I do have my Chiroflex thing. If you want me to burn those images or something, so, however you pronounce it.
So,
Hello. Starting PC DOS. Bad commander file name. That's because Mike stripped out all the other things that it.
yeah. This was the original, like the setup disk. You'd put this disk in and install from it. So I just deleted the setup program. So it just basically errors out and goes to a DOS prompt.
You don't need it. It's fine. I should put a silly background here.
Trying to see if there's anything.
You're trying to see if there's any goodies on there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything decent.
Yeah, we have a Mac OS tile in the background, so this is slightly Mac related. I should actually put the logo up there. Boy. I do have a DOS card for my, was this a Quadra 600? 610? That's too much pain for one day, I think.
You also have the one I gave you for the Power PC.
Oh, yeah.
The PCI one.
That's right. That has 2 caps on there I need to fix.
Yeah, that needs a little bit of help.
Yeah, so Stormcrash is saying since the external drive was reading, you could copy a 3.5-inch disk to boot DOS. Yeah, we could do that.
What's that?
Stormcrash was just saying since the external drive is reading, we could technically overwrite a disk and make it a bootable one from.
Oh
the
yeah.
3.5-inch.
It just. It was just. It doesn't like to. It doesn't seem to like to boot off that drive for some reason.
Yeah, because you did find a DOS disk before we started streaming.
Yeah, I found a bunch of DOS disks, 5.25-inch floppies, but none of them seem to want to boot.
So MSX Tech says my dad gave an IBM PS2 to a vet in the early '90s as payment, and they took it. Thanks for making the dog feel better. Here's a computer.
Hey,
it's good payment.
okay, so let's take a look at some of these disks, see which ones we can read. So now this is a 360K floppy drive, and anybody ever wants to buy one of these, look for the drive with the little star on the front. If it has a star on the front of the disk drive, that's a 360 drive.
There you go. Demo.
Let's see what the demo is. That's useful.
Is the heads dirty, maybe?
No, it just blocked up.
No. That's lovely.
It's okay. We're just going to give it the 3-finger salute. And then wait another hour for it to boot off the floppy drive. And anybody who's looking at buying one of these machines, don't.
Don't be like me.
These are, they're not bad machines, but they are some of the worst machines to buy for, like, anybody getting into PS2s. Yeah, the 50 is not a good machine to buy first time out. Steve can tell you.
Yeah.
He's had numerous problems with this machine.
That's why.
First of all,
I have to bribe Mike to get over here.
First of all, the hard drives are all junk.
And here's the lovely hard drive that came out of it. And this no wiki no mori.
Yeah.
I recapped the whole thing.
Yeah.
It recognized the drive once. I saw some files on there, and then it went bye-bye.
Well, you were able to back it up, weren't you?
I think I backed up some of it to a zip disk.
Yeah, I think you did back it up to a zip drive.
But it wasn't anything, like, miraculous.
Yeah, I know. But I know you like to archive it stuff just for shits and
try.
giggles. So... But, yeah. And I have the same exact machine at home, and mine is the same way. My hard drive is dead. So, what I do with mine is I actually boot mine off a floppy disk. And then I have a 500 meg external hard drive that goes through the parallel port, and I use that.
Here's the
The hell is that?
This is like a DOS PC.
Well, I know that. I'm
But
not
this
a freaking idiot.
This is that other Apple
Oh,
Talk
that's the other Apple
card I
Talk
have.
card. Okay.
But it's by a different company, and I cannot find the drivers for it. And it seems like it was with that TOPS software or whatever, and that was the only compatibility with it. I'll just show everybody it on the stream, because it's from Centram Systems West Incorporated. That's what the card looks like.
Huh.
And it has a DV9 connector on there or whatever.
Yeah,
for
now
your,
this one actually has
your Apple
a.
Talk.
This one actually has a.
Yeah, the mini
DIN.
one. Yeah.
this has a DIN port on it.
But this is an ISA card. So I was hoping, I could, because I got the Apple official card to work with the right software. But
That ain't gonna work.
you want to work?
Well, it's got to be installed to a hard drive.
Oh. Well, thank you, Douglas. That would be appreciated. Yeah, when I looked up the Centram Systems card, I found what was it? TOPS was one of these network tools or whatever. And there's a boxed copy on eBay that I think comes with the card, but they want like $100 or $200 for it, which is ridiculous. So, out of my price range for now. It seemed to be like locking up whenever it
Yeah.
had something to do with maybe the memory card being.
That's
in
what
there.
I was just thinking.
Get out of here, you silly memory card. Let's get it warm.
PS2.
Right here, really warm. Right behind these two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's something wrong with it.
Christ. Wrong disc.
Well, yeah, I gotta put the reference disc in because we took the card out.
Oh. The love of fun of IBM. If this stream ends by Mike just throwing something into the camera, then
By the way, I really do love these machines.
No, they are fun.
are a pain in the butt.
So Stormcrash is saying, is the drive not able to fully seek beyond the directory track?
No, it does seek. I had to drive apart and everything, and it's actually moving back and forth properly. We're going to try it without the expansion RAM expansion card in it.
So we have a full 1 meg.
That's actually plenty for one of these.
Yeah.
That's all I have in mind. I only have a meg in mind.
Yeah.
I think maybe I have 2. I don't know. I can't remember. These machines only support 2 megs max on the planar.
When we get some more water, I'll be back in a few minutes.
You mind grabbing me some?
Yeah.
Here, just rinse that out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ice water, fine.
I don't care.
Oh.
As long as it's clear and wet, preferably somewhat cold. I mean, if you want to give me hot water, it better be coffee flavored. Actually, on this machine, 640K is really all you need because we're only running DOS for crying out loud. I would, but it's freaking buried over there. That's the only downside about grabbing the G5. And that sucker's heavy, let me tell you what.
I wonder if the head is just bad. Where's your 5-gallon thing of alcohol?
Oh, in that room.
Oh, you don't have any out here?
What I had out there spilled, so there's not much left. So I had to get it out.
I don't need much.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what this is, to be honest with you.
What?
While I'm answering questions on the stream. The disc just says Form Tools Greatest Hits. So I don't know what that means.
Got some alcohol now. The party started.
Yeah. So Steve has these cool cleaning discs. Has this cool cleaning disc. So I'm going to attempt to use it and see if that makes a difference. Because every time I try to execute something, the computer just freezes.
Well, I don't think there's anything in there. Oh, huh.
That's enough.
Oh, that's all
I
right.
need a little bit.
All right.
This is a pretty cool.
Yeah, I got that at the Treasure Computer Festival in 2018.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never seen one like this.
I didn't either, and I'm like, you know what? That could come in handy for my Apple IIs. Does it have any instructions on it?
Yeah. It says don't screw it up.
The comedy stylings of Mike Stanhope, everybody. Don't screw it up.
Sounds good to me.
It's like there's nothing there but alcohol. Time to install OS2 before Steve gets back.
Installing OS2 on this computer would definitely be an exercise in patience.
Any dirt on there? No.
Really? That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
See, this was only single-sided,
Oh.
so it's perfect for a single-sided drive. I mean, it's still good for a double-sided drive. You just have to flip the disc over.
Yeah. I'll put that on the shelf. A fancy little thing.
That's cute.
Glad I picked that up.
So am I. All right. So what was I? Oh. So we were trying to look at Form Tools Greatest Hits Volume 1.
See, I have a lot of those discs, but I think they're formatted for TRS-80. Remember? We found those.
Yeah. So let's see if. Well, read that.
We got smileys.
Program too big to fit in memory.
Okay. At least we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Now we wish we didn't take the two bigs out.
Well, I don't have any memory management software or nothing on here, so
Oh,
even
yeah.
anything over 640K doesn't exist
wouldn't.
right now because
See, you know that stuff. I would be like, oh, let me just install the memory and see if that
yeah,
fixes
it
the
wouldn't
issue.
make any difference. But didn't even do that last time. Last time it just froze.
Well, that's good.
How much memory do we have? Well, we have 577K.
That's still a good amount.
So
Well, the PS2 reply board isn't working, Kate, but the PS2 external floppy drive is working, so I'll take that as a win.
yeah, it's actually working better now. So lit.
Good luck with your packing.
Who's packing?
Kate.
What's she packing?
She's moving.
Oh. Are you moving to Pennsylvania?
Incorrect DOS version. Jeez. Are we too new?
Probably.
Yes. Oh, I wonder if he'll read the
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
IBM disk now.
I don't know. Let's see here. Start up.
Man, it's worth a shot.
I don't know. Let's see if it'll boot off of the 5 1/4.
No. It's not happy.
So why didn't we use? What happened when I tried this?
It just didn't.
Oh, that's right. It froze up.
Not even doing anything.
Spinning the disc.
Oh.
But other than that, yeah. It's not doing anything.
Spinning it into nothingness.
I guess we'll just stick with DOS 6.
There's a lot of three-fingered saluting going on today.
Okay.
Oh wow! Look at that alcohol did to the.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
That's alright. I still know what they are, so that's good.
Damn.
Let me write it down before I destroy stuff. It's our 100 UF, 10 volts.
So Steve's a little luckier with his 50Z than I am. My reefer cap exploded in mine.
Don't jinx it!
His looks like it has a more up-to-date and heavier duty version.
So before, I think we were playing around with that iOmega drive, and we were using the guest functionality, right? Yeah. Or I think maybe I was just the one that was doing that. And
No, I did it last
you
time
here?
I was there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we had it hooked up to this. We were kind of using it as a hard drive.
Yeah.
And kind of like the same way that I use my backpack drive
That's
as
right.
on mine, which I don't use my 50Z very much.
Garth says, "Give it time for the reefer cap."
I don't think it actually has a reefer cap though. I think this one is like the Model 80. I think this has a heavier duty filter cap in it.
Yeah, we're not installing Windows 3.1 or Windows 95 on here.
No.
Sorry. At least the light's on. Now the light's off.
I heard it read.
Yeah. Maybe it requires like a math coprocessor or something.
It might be the VGA card too.
Ah.
Oh yeah, she locked up hard.
Aw. Poor little guy. We're so sorry. We didn't mean it.
Yeah, it's definitely not happy with that one.
Don't say reefer around Mac84, he'll run away screaming from the trauma.
Yeah.
Ah! I would have ran away right there, but I would have tripped over this box and fell flat in the face into concrete.
then I would have had to try to get blood out of the concrete.
No, Mike would have taken the G4, the G5 quad up to his car first, and then dialed 911. Let's be honest with our
I would have grabbed the dual processor tray out of his Mac Pro too, and I would have called 911 as I was driving away.
And by the way, there's a guy here.
Hey, there's a guy at this address. I think he fell on something.
No, I don't know him.
Never seen him before in my life.
Mackie is driving the moving truck. That is dangerous. I do have that. It would be pushing our luck, but I do have that PC drive for the Macintosh.
Oh Lord!
I think that's for another day. Though. I need to get the software set up for that and all sorts of stuff. But that's why I got this IBM drive, because I wanted to see how it worked.
Test disk. Okay, well, there's nothing on there. Even though
Well, that's good.
It says the writer, but there's nothing on there.
We could erase it, I guess, if we had to.
Erase what? It's already blank.
Oh. Put something on there. I guess, like, if you wanted to copy DOS to there to see if we could read something off of it. I don't know. It's just a question. S for Steve.
S for shithead.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Guess we should see if we can format this.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
That's good, I suppose.
I mean, it is working. I feel the head moving, but
Okay.
Well, no, these drives are typically pretty noisy. That's why I'm
Oh, yeah.
surprised. Yeah.
Format complete.
So now I'm curious.
If it'll actually boot.
Yeah. I want to see if it just won't boot off the B drive or if it's just something with all the discs. Yeah.
That's weird. Maybe it's just not bootable.
It's possible.
It's fine with me, I guess.
I mean, it's not a big deal. Just, I've never tried to boot off one. That's why I was trying.
Well, you've seen it here first.
I mean, nobody in their right mind would ever try to boot a PS2 off a 5 1/4 inch drive. So.
You'd have to be very desperate to try to do that. Oh my goodness, we've been going for almost 2 hours.
No, Garth, there's nothing even remotely close to that in the setup of this thing. That is some seriously modern stuff right there.
This controller only supports a 360K drive, Stormcrash. Because I looked it up before I bought the disk drive for it.
Yeah, if you get the 1.2 meg drive, you need the smart controller.
Yeah. So it could be that this controller or the disk drive or whatever just does not boot, which is fine.
Yeah, see, this really isn't even a controller. This is more of a passive card. Really about the only thing it's actually doing, I mean, it's interfacing with the computer, but it's not really interfacing with the computer through the microchannel slot. It's actually interfacing through the floppy drive interface. So it's kind of silly because, you know, there's this card here that plugs into a microchannel slot with a cable going into it, and then the ribbon here goes to where the second drive would normally be on here. I mean, if I flip this over to here to make it the A drive, it might work. I have to try that.
Let's see if I can find that other box here.
1, 2. What do you look for?
You'll see.
Oh, that's terrifying.
And Steve was never heard from again.
Something like that. See, now you got me thinking. If I've been able to freaking get anything working.
Continually bringing heavy things down the stairs today, aren't we?
The hell? What are you doing to that thing?
I'm just bringing it downstairs so it's not upstairs.
Alright, so now I'm curious.
This guy.
What the hell is that?
We were playing with last time.
Oh! What'd you lose? Besides everything.
I'm not going to play around with it on this stream. I was just curious where I put that Apple 5 1/4 inch drive.
Ah.
Pretty sure I left it over
Yeah, it's not a happy camper.
Really?
And I think it might be because it's not configured properly. So let's try configuring it properly. Let's really piss it off.
This is just you know, testing out our patience for how many times this thing has to be configured. That's all this is. Good thing that doesn't have a SCSI port. Otherwise, we'd be plugging in hard drives and messing around with that.
Oh, that's some generic PC. I think it's an early Pentium. I think it's like a Pentium 60 or something.
It's pretty. It's real pretty.
The case is slightly tweaked.
Just a little bit. That's some custom modification, that's all. I mean, do you really want just a standard PC? No.
So we're going to go in here and totally freak this thing out now. So we're going to change configuration.
Poor little guy.
Whoops.
So you're changing the...
Oh, I get it.
you
I can't even change that. It's either not installed or 1.44.
It's like, don't you even try that, Mike. Don't you even.
And you know, you can't even change the second drive to a 1.2 meg. It's either not installed, 360, 144, or a tape drive.
Wow.
So the machine is a lot smarter than we give it credit for.
It's too smart for our crap.
Smarter than I am.
It's like, what are you trying to do? Hell no.
So much for that idea. So I
Yeah.
guess
I guess we're just stuck with what it is.
yeah, it's got a whole mega memory.
One whole megabyte.
I say we change the serial port to COM8. What do you think? Are you going to change it to serial 1 or 2?
What crazy ideas are you getting in your head, Michael?
Nothing intelligent.
We
All
could
right.
play with something else.
Go
Mike.
talk to yourself.
Okay.
Oh!
Don't trip on the printer,
Shit.
please. Whoa.
What the hell was that?
Oh, because there was no disc in there, maybe?
Never made that noise before.
It's because you walked away. You angered it.
Jesus. Now it's pissed.
Time to unplug it.
I think it's code for it's getting ready to blow.
Yeah, maybe we should move on to another machine.
Well, I'll tell you what. You go ahead and pick out whatever you want me to play with.
All right, let's see. Let's see what
I'm gonna go upstairs for a minute.
let's see what we're gonna do here. I have a plan, an idea. Involves.
Christ, this is terrifying.
It is. You all should be very, very afraid.
I think I need to be afraid. I'm going upstairs, which means that he's probably gonna throw something on me that I don't want to deal with, like a Power Mac 4400.
Oh, so well now we can't do it because he guessed. Let's see what we can do here. There's so many things to do. There's so many things to look at. Let's see what we can do here. Gentlemen, behold! Yes, this is the hard drive that originally shipped with this thing, and yeah, it broke. I think it was 100 megs, no, 30 megs. I'm sorry, and I recapped the board, which was no small task, but unfortunately that did not save it. It was just toast. Trying to see what else there is here to play around with. Oh, the 4400 is just a fickle creature, that's all. That's all. We can play around with a Mac, though. In fact, whoopsie. I wanted to show you guys this, though. This is the front case of the tower for that board we were playing around with earlier. Just my size by comparison is big. Is big. So the pizza button appliance, the net appliance. Oh yeah, we're not playing around with that because it has the same problem that it did last time. But yeah, this is a big thing. My goodness. Hey Kai, welcome to the party. It's sort of a weird IBM party, but we got DOS and other things, and Mike is upstairs at the moment. We are playing around with this PS2 5150, and that's about all the DOS I know. How to make a directory listing. That's about it. It looks like it's from an old server, but it is in fact from an IBM one. Yes, today I am IBM 81 instead of Mac84. So there's a few things over here. I'm not going to get to them today, but you'll be seeing them in a stream soon. And this is a lovely AudioVision 14 monitor. That's the weird monitor that has the HDI 45 port on it. And this is partially responsible for why Apple decided to put that darn HDI 45 connector on all of those Power Macs. So I picked this up recently. The guy said he was unable to test it. I have no clue if this thing works. So that'll be something we'll test out one day. Yeah, Mike is probably filling up his pockets. Yeah. So it is in pretty good shape. There's cracked plastic here on the top of the case, unfortunately. There is no stand for it. The stand is missing. But at least it's not too bad. Oh, Kai's Power LC475 is running at 33 megahertz, and the accelerator is 66 megahertz. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Well done, Kai. These monitors are 640 by 480. They're okay. They're just uncommon because they had speakers built in, they had the microphone built in, and you had that HDI 45 connector instead of your DB15 connector. So that's really what this monitor was all about. We do have some other goodies here. That's the dismantled part of my Quadra 840 AV, and to the right of it is my Macintosh 604 clone. It's an M-Power tower by APS, and then we have some lovely G4s in the background and the Quadra 800 there. So we have tons of Macs here. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's a microphone right up the top. That's what that is. The multiple scan 15s are great monitors too. I was able to pick one up at the VCF convention. I picked two up. I was able to test one. But yeah, a lot of these monitors will need recapping and tweaking. That's sort of why I'm sort of hesitant to play around with them. But we got DOS. So the reason why I got this floppy drive, which is ginormous, was because I do have the PC 5.25-inch floppy drive for the Macintosh, and I don't know where that box is right now. I really wanted to just bring it out to show it. I'm not going to play around with it right now. But it is basically a 3.5-inch drive with a special card that plugs into a Macintosh. Remember that monitor we had our middle school library hooked up to a Quadra 660 AV? Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, a few of Apple's monitors did have audio capabilities, either speakers or microphones. That's just how they were. Let's see what else to play with here. I'm just looking at what's on the shelf. Probably gonna wrap it up fairly soon because Mike and I haven't eaten yet, and I didn't have lunch. It's 6 o'clock now, so if I just pass out, that's why. Bunch of stuff to look at. We do have a network card for the IBM, but that's not going to do us any good right now. I do have that Apple card, Apple Talk card for PC, but that's going to be something we play around with in a little bit. Oh, that sounds fancy, Kai. Unconscious Mac84 stream? No, I need to be semi-conscious at least. Let me just see if there's anything I could pull. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna get something from these shelves. Just give me a minute. I have to dig around. You might not be able to see me. I assure you I'm still here. I'm looking for something that I put in this pile. Now that's very generic sounding. That being here. No, but I can put these in there for safekeeping. That's another box full of cards. I don't think it's in there. I thought it was just hanging out of here. Apparently it's not because I don't see it. Or unless maybe I just, it's right in front of me. I don't see it. It's a PC Apple Talk card. There's so many cables and things that I've put in this area that it could just be hiding. I don't even know if you can see me. Sorry. Sorry. Something fell. Oh boy. Well, that was very boring, I'm sure, because you couldn't really see what the heck I was doing. I was just trying to find some goodies, but I don't know where the heck they are. So, yeah. I had to look closer to read the chat here because it's hard to read from far away from the monitor. Kai Robinson has joined us. Hi, Mike. And Bruce asked where you went. But Mike is back. Ooh, Kai fixes ultrasonic cleaner. Excellent. And Kai is sharing a link to a very fancy digital multimeter. My goodness. And Dave said you have a secret compartment in your Saturn just for Macintosh goodies.
Yeah, it's called the trunk.
This is true.
I thought you were going to bring something else over. Are you about ready to call it a day?
I guess we could call it a day because
We're
we're probably gonna get some dinner. But
Yeah. I'm getting hangry.
we're getting IBM hangry.
What were you looking for?
I was seeing if I could find the Apple Talk card for the PC, or if I could find something, but
Oh.
I mean, that,
Well, no, I seen you brought a directory up on here. I didn't know if you were...
Oh, I was just showing the extent of my DOS abilities.
Oh. Yeah, you can bring up a directory.
Yeah, that's about it. That's really about all I could do. Eep! Eep! Where's the Eep directory? Oh, gosh.
See, I can't even bring up the editor, so I don't know if there's something up with the computer or what.
It wouldn't surprise me. I wonder if we could burn a new BIOS for it, like one of these days, if I get a new chip or something.
What the hell is that going to do?
I don't know. Oh, there's no...
I mean, what's the point? What would the point of...
I would assume maybe there was something wrong with it. Maybe. I don't know.
No, I think there might be something. That stick of memory might be...
Oh. Well, were we having problems with the other memory? With the 2 meg?
No. Well, then again, I don't have any memory management software loaded either.
Someone needs to cut together a best of compilation of Steve trying to find things. That's going to be a very long video. That is a very long video. We could try and power on the 14-inch AV monitor before we go, Mike, if you want to do that.
You got a computer?
Yeah.
Where?
There. One of the performance under the print.
Yeah, but that doesn't have the...
Yeah, that's the HDI 45.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought only the Power Max had those.
Yakety sax, exactly. Let's see if we could do that, and then we'll call it a day. See if we do some damage later on.
Yeah. Oh. See what I can steal later.
I also have the octopus cable for that, so it lets us plug it into a standard Mac.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But where's the fun in that?
Do you have an adapter that lets you go from DV15 to HD15?
Yep.
We could go even better and hook it up to the PS2.
Oh God! No. Then the monitor will catch on fire.
Probably.
We'll be like, "What the hell are you doing? It burns!"
Well, at least your 5 1/4 drive works.
That's good. Hopefully the camera's not pointing at my butt.
No, it's probably pointing at mine.
Now we're going to play the game of which of these performers actually works.
Which one is that? Is that a 6100? Or?
This is a Performa 6116 or something like that.
I don't know.
Now my wife is home. All right, excuse me for a moment.
I didn't do it, I swear!
All right, so let's move this up a little bit so you're not just looking at our midsections, which are not the most attractive thing. Thank you. Actually, you might want to leave that there.
I am, I'm just taking the, I'm getting the top.
Oh. Wait, you're actually putting the case back on the PS2? That's not allowed.
I asked Steve if I could have my 9500 back, and he said, well, there's a part here, there's a part there, and there's a couple of parts over here, and I'm like, okay, screw that.
In my defense,
so I just said never mind and left it alone.
In my defense, it was problematic when we were trying it before. Well, when I was trying it before. So, all right, we have a either a 6115 or 6116 Performa here, but it does have a Sonnet G3 upgrade card in it. So, yay!
Which is a waste of an upgrade card.
That's your opinion, not mine. It makes the Performa almost usable. So I'm gonna just use it on this normal monitor first, just to make sure that it boots and everything. Because, I mean, it's a Performa. Who knows?
What's the other one down there?
That's I think the one other model. So if I know one of them works, I forget which one. So need one of those weird connector cables I have over here.
Ooh. Oh gosh.
Any moment now. Just walk around. It's probably easier if I do that. You want to plug the heck out of your channel, Mike?
Why?
I don't know.
Nobody's gonna watch it anyway.
I will.
Well,
That's me enough alone.
That don't do me no good. No, there's no dust card in this one.
I do have the DOS card, but it goes to the 68K version of that machine, not the PowerPC. Alright, so here's that. And I should switch the camera so people can see what the heck we're doing. Sorry. Alright, and then...
We got some adaptive technology going on here.
yeah. I think Ken's ears are burning right now.
They should be. I'm wearing one of his damn shirts.
This is true. Where's Ken when you're summing him? Alright, so that goes up there. And I will need a Apple keyboard.
Yeah. Keyboard and mouse might be a good idea.
Just
Just slightly.
Just in case we want to play with them. Here they are. Here. Okay, there's an ADB cable, a wild ADB cable just lying on the ground. That's what's going on here. And let's try and remember if this machine actually works.
Probably not.
Oh, that's right. The stupid ones with the... Oh, okay. I heard a weird noise. I think it was just the CD-ROM, because I probably force ejected it with a paperclip at one point.
Oh.
Let's see if it likes our dongles here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one was no PRAM battery, so... Some of these performers are very picky with video. Hey, Mr. Fahrenheit, thank you very much for joining. Alright, there we go. So we're getting something on the screen. Let's see if the thing wants to boot up.
Hey, it auto-adjusted.
The cursor works!
Yay.
Here, I'll give you a mouse pad.
Yeah, my balls are dirty.
This is the high-class type of humor you can expect from Mac84. Oh, no.
Hard drive's not plugged in. The
Oh,
power's
yeah.
not plugged in.
Yeah, well, let's turn it off. And
Maybe we ought to plug the power in.
I got my blue scuzzy.
Oh. We're going high class.
High class. I don't know what operating system is on here, so it might not even work. It is also a Power Mac. I should probably just plug the Molex into the hard drive.
Probably.
This is a overcomplication of.
I mean, the hard drive's already in there.
Oh, that's why, because this G3 card is. We unplugged it, right? We had to turn it off, right?
Yeah, it's all.
Because the Molex is right where the G3 upgrade card goes, so it really you have to be very creative. And by creative, I mean almost kill yourself with these jagged metal edges there, and bring the hard drive forward. There we go. Yeah, see, it's like right up against. Oh, you can't see it, but it's right up against there.
Yeah.
All right.
These were not very well designed cases, to say the least. I do like the startup chime. That always was pretty cool.
And this is why Mr. Fahrenheit uses an external jazz drive for testing. Yes. Not all of us are that fancy. And I think because we unplugged it, we again, these machines can be very picky without a PRAM battery. There we go.
$10 it still won't boot.
It should boot. We have ways of making you boot.
Well, there it
Yay!
goes. And it rebooted.
System enabler problem.
Ah, yeah, true. Well, I brought up a Happy Mac a whole lot faster that time. So it's got at least 7.6.
How does the reverse super chat of $10 come to us work exactly? File a claim with the New Jersey Department of Labor, and you will get a request back to you in 6 to 8 years. Ooh, 8. We're running System 8 on here. That's
There might be System 7.6.
yeah.
Yeah, 7.6 was the first one to come up with that loading bar.
No, I
like
mean the
that.
backdrop, the background.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I think clues it off.
Oh yeah, it might be System. It might be OS 8. This thing's from December 1st, 1994.
I have a 660 AV somewhere. I think it was my cousin's, and the power supply went in it, so he gave it to me. I don't know where it is. I found part of the case and the logic board. I don't know where the rest of the machine went. At least this hard drive has the Crescendo G3 Sonic
Yeah.
software on it, so
That's
that's
got
good.
After Dark too.
Well, you need After Dark around Macintosh. It's sacrilegious to not have it. Oh, this is my aunt's. I think. Open up files real quick when you get a chance. Yep, you can close that because that's this is my aunt's old Performa.
Running OS 8.
40 megabytes of memory.
Wow. High class.
Well, I guess we could get out this monstrosity of a monitor. Now, we're not going to be able to do any fancy, fancy split screen or anything because, well, we can't.
240
Do that.
megahertz G3 is not
But-
too bad.
No, yeah,
It's a hell of a lot faster than a 60 megahertz PowerPC 601.
This is true.
It is now safe to switch off your Macintosh.
It is now not safe to plug in this giant CRT. But we're gonna do it anyway. Because Mike is here, so if I die, like he's at least gonna eventually call 911.
No, I'll just tell Allison.
By the way, your husband's dead.
Yeah, so he's rotting in the basement.
When's trash day? Oh boy. So unfortunately this does not have the stand, but I don't even know if it works. So it's gonna
Why did you buy it?
It's gonna wobble a bit. These are stupidly hard to find, and I have one where the plastic is extremely brittle, and I thought if I ever need parts for one, this is my chance to grab it.
So this is the Audio Vision 14.
Yes.
These things have an absolutely beautiful picture, but they're locked at 640 by 480.
That is correct.
And they have hellish a good sound too. But they have that stupid HDI 45 cable on them.
Yes. Which this computer has
Yeah.
support of, so.
Yeah, there's only like 5 computers made that the freaking monitor will work with natively without going through the crap of
And Moore's
All
law
this-
dictates.
all this adaptive technology.
Moore's law dictates whenever you want to mess with the machine, it's going to have the different connector.
And the thing is all the machines that have the HDI 45 are shit. So upside down. No.
You just got to wiggle it in. Let's get this a little bit closer.
Give it some power.
Yeah, I will. I just want to get this a little bit closer. So when the thing starts exploding,
God. And it's absolutely filthy too.
yeah, I meant to clean this off, but where's that alcohol we had?
I don't know what you do with it.
I don't know what I did with it either.
I don't know, you only have a couple gallons of it.
Half a gallon.
I want to say I wouldn't waste my time cleaning it if the thing explodes. It's
Well-
going to waste the time cleaning it.
It'll be a clean explosion.
Yeah. Wow, we got to pick glass out of half your body, but it was clean.
It was sterile glass. All right. You can move that over a little bit.
Can I move it to the trash can?
No.
Damn.
All right. Power in.
Well, powered up. That's a good sign.
All right, I guess we can turn the machine on. Oh, I might have to.
Probably have to reset it again.
Yeah. Gonna blow out the speakers. Ho ho ho! The speakers work.
That's why I wanted to turn it up.
Yes, this
It's
is
all
an
about
Apple
that
Vision,
bass.
Apple
I
Audio.
I just
14.
heard it come out of sleep mode.
Yeah, I heard it. I hope.
So it should be,
Oh!
should be coming up.
Yeah! Woohoo! $50 in a 3-hour drive, well spent.
Good thing you drive a Prius.
Jesus!
Good thing you drive a Prius.
It's gonna give me a heart attack.
I had one of those monitors on my 7100.
Oh yeah.
That was the only thing I liked about it was the freaking speakers.
Well, the geometry needs some heavy assistance.
Well, probably because it's probably gotta be set in the control panel.
Is the microphone on and off?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the microphone. That's mute. Brightness, contrast. There's ADB on the side. I think there's an S video port too.
Yeah, but I think it's actually.
But
I
I
don't think
think
it's
you-
actually enabled.
I think you have to have a card to make that work.
Yeah, I think it's just a pass
The
through.
AV card or something.
Yeah. So you have headphone, microphone, ADB.
Oh, there's ADB over here too.
Yeah.
So you get 2 more ADB ports.
That's nice.
Does look nice. It does have
It's
good
a
picture.
very sharp picture. I mean, it's a 14-inch, so your viewable is about what 13 inches, but
Yeah.
still.
Well, no, it's probably about 13.8 because it's a Trinitron.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I meant. It's a little smaller. Than
Yeah, it's just a hair smaller.
I mean, it's a shame the case has a lot of nicks on the side and everything, and
Correct,
there's
yeah.
don't touch it, please. Don't touch it. No. Let it. No.
Well, if you have another one that has a bad tube or something.
Yeah, that's exactly why I picked this up because
You know, it's funny. This almost looks like my old one because mine had spots, little rough spots like this one on the
Yeah.
speakers too. But mine had a stain.
yeah, I could see when that dialogue came up, there was a slight red halo around some things. So this CRT has been through a lot. Where's the webcam in the screen? Yeah, we'll just duct tape a quick cam to it. Monitor sound. Oh, wow. Mute monitor speakers where headphones are attached. So it's recognized as Audio Vision 14, which is great. Doesn't look like we have any other options. There are thousands of colors.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
There might be a service app or something. I'm really happy it works though.
Yeah, it seems to work really well. Except for the.
Oh, cool. So the
Yeah, it does have one screen.
let's see how the contrast is. Oh wow, the contrast is all the way up. Yeah, this CRT is not in the best shape because if you just bring it down by a little bit,
Well, you brought the contrast down.
yeah.
But I mean, even so, it's
Yeah.
still not bad.
Oh, so
It's just a little worn out. It needs to be rejuvenated, probably.
I wish I knew somebody locally with one of those kits. Please play a few of the system sounds. Play Sosumi, please. We have a request for Sosumi, or otherwise they'll sue us.
Look at the screen when I do that. That's the only one that does it on.
It's like it's drawing too much power. It flickers. Oh, eep! It does it on the eep.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh God. We're gonna blow up the monitor, Mike. Let's not do this, please.
But you're taking all my fun away.
Is the shielding failing? Sure, why not? I'm surprised this thing works.
There's actually amazingly little shielding around the speakers in these.
Very, very cool. Yes, that's right. We had the Disney ones. It's a perfect way to end the stream. Oh well, thank you very much, Mr. Fahrenheit. Eep. We got $2 Canadian for our eeping.
Cool.
Now I can afford to buy Mike lunch, dinner, whatever this is. That's a nice little display. I really haven't used the other one for ages that I used to have. That's on the shelf over there. And I know that my friend James Hypertalking just picked up one of these with the Centris, I believe. Or 660 AV.
Look at how fish is, look how fast the damn fish are. Oh, that's right. There's a G3 in here. That's why.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Those toasters are zipping by.
Yeah,
too.
toasters are on crack too.
Hey, get the heck out of there. Yeah, they have coffee. This is coffee mode enabled. Well, I mean, the positive side of a G3 processor is you can add more toasters.
Sure.
It's about what you get out of adding a G3 to a Performa. Bring the tripod down.
This one actually isn't as bad as the other ones because this one doesn't have new bus.
No, yeah,
this one's not quite as bad, but the case design just sucks.
Oh, yeah.
But with a G3 and your toasters are on crack, I mean, how can you go wrong?
Caffeinated toasters. Oh my goodness. I always loved can of worms. You can get good sound out of that too.
How fast it drains. Ooh.
Whee!
Damn, it drains fast.
Drano. Yeah, the power button on these is a bit finicky. This is a Audio Vision 14 display, Michael. Ho ho ho! It sounds like a machine gun.
That's funny.
It was on very fast. That's what it's gonna do tomorrow or the day after.
It's still fast. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Whee! Take cover! Yeah, people think the iMac had a chin. That's a very good point, Justin. The iMacs have nothing on this beast. I mean, just look at this.
We used to call these Jay Leno monitors. Because back when Jay Leno first took over the Tonight Show back in the early 90s, he had this big protrusion. I mean, he still does, but it seemed to be more pronounced back then.
Just look at this. Starry Night, classic.
It's amazing how fast this thing is with that G3
Yeah.
card.
Yeah. It's really the only way to use one of these machines.
Yeah, because these are dogs otherwise.
Yeah. Surprised. So my aunt got this as her first computer,
Oh, yeah?
and she didn't get a new one until the iMac DV Graphite Special
Wow.
Edition. So it lasted her a while.
Now, she used the G3 card?
No,
Oh,
just the standard.
okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that iMac, she got an iMac Intel 2006 model, so like the mid 2006 one. Now she has a 2011 iMac, but yeah. Oh boy.
Hey, it's an Apple Macintosh with an IBM hard drive.
Yep. Go figure. But I guess we're going to wrap it up here because we were successful in testing the monitor. And we've been playing around here for almost 3 hours now. So I think Mike and I need some sanity checks and to go grab ourselves some food before
We don't
we...
need sanity checks.
All right, we know we're insane.
Okay,
But-
there you go.
Either way, we're hungry. Would you like to do the honors of shutting her down, Mike?
What, the computer?
Yes. No! No! Now it's going to yell at me next time I start it up. In 3 years from now.
No, it's not. It's not going to remember. It's going to forget as soon as you unplug it.
Oh, gosh. Let me unplug the monitor at least. Something has a graceful power off today. Oh,
God.
I'm glad the monitor worked. That's good at least. But
Keyboard's seen better days.
yeah,
but-
the keyboard was a donation from
Which is
somewhere.
actually a shame because it's a really nice shape.
Yeah, I think I could just glue it because it's just like the little plastic
yeah.
stamps.
I
but
see.
yeah,
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue.
Oh, fuck that. We'll use duct tape. Looks better.
Oh gosh. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope this has been an eventful stream. We certainly try and do that whenever Mike comes by.
Unfortunately, nothing blew up. I'm sorry.
We even soldered on a questionable cap to a logic board. We didn't know what was going to happen, but it didn't blow up. But I'd
Yeah.
like to very much thank my good friend Mike for stopping by and lending his expertise in iHammer Pro skills to the IBM. Thank you, Mike.
I did not use the iHammer.
Well, you didn't have to bring it out. It was in your car, in the trunk.
No, I only use the iHammer on Macs.
Use a sledgehammer on PCs.
I have the IBM Sledge in the trunk of the car for everything else.
Well,
Because I have to use that on RS6000s and AS400s.
and for good cause. If you are not subscribed to my good friend Mike's channel, Mike's Mac Shack, please consider doing so. I'm going to spam the link in here as Mike dances in the background to give you
Hi.
something to look at while I do that.
Seriously?
I'm typing it in.
You want me to
Go to
scratch
the
my
channel.
crotch or something?
No, all right, we're almost done here. There we go. There's a link to Mike's channel. Please subscribe to that if you are not subscribed to it. But yeah,
I'll be streaming tomorrow,
there we go.
showing off a water-cooled G5, some iPod socks, and basically whatever the hell else I can rip off, you know. Because, I mean, he's holding my computer hostage in multiple pieces. He doesn't even know where the fucking thing is, for crying out. I mean, the bottom of the case, the guts are over here, but the logic board is over there.
No, the logic board's over here.
Okay, the logic board's over here.
Get it right.
The metal case is over here, and God only knows where the DVD or the CD-ROM drive is, because that's not in there.
That didn't work.
It did when I had it.
Not when I had it.
And
It's in a pile over there.
oh, the video card's over there too. We did find the video card, at least one of them. I think the other one's over here.
You'll be leaving with something to play around with on your channel, I could assure you.
Oh, God.
Whether it works or not is another story. But thank you very much for tuning in,
Yeah,
guys.
and then I need an iMac too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you know, it's like a zillion freaking degrees. It's like surface of the sun outside. And we're like, no, fuck that. We're not going out in the garage.
Yeah, we're not going in the garage.
And I'm not digging out the water-cooled G5 either.
No, that's
He buried that intentionally, knowing that I was going to come over and take it.
got
Just because
to
he's
think
an
ahead.
ass like that.
Love you too, Mike.
Yeah, I know you do.
Oh, well,
But so I did make off with a Mac Plus mouse, some iPod socks,
yeah, we're
an
gonna
SE30,
we're gonna look at your trunk before you leave.
a cat,
A cat.
yeah, a one-eyed cat, and well, I'll find something else to take with me.
Well, thank you, Mike.
Anytime.
I take
Somebody has to clean his basement out.
I take back what I said about subscribing to his channel. Oh.
Truthfully, I haven't taken any. No, I did get one thing. I got a power supply for my PowerBook 3400.
There you go.
That's I can't even keep it. It's just on loan.
Until I get a magical supply of them. Oh, well, thank you guys for
But at least he was
tuning
nice
in.
enough to loan me one. So
Yes.
at least I can power up my 3400 now. Make sure it still works. And
Fingers crossed.
like actually, you make some content with it that I've really been wanting to make.
And I'll give you a serial cable so you can do a local talk network if you really want to your Classic 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. We're going to take
Thanks
it.
for visiting,
We're
now.
going to end it here. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys, and we'll catch you later.
Yeah.
Bye.